Believe me when I tell you King's also a very spoiled gorilla. So much so that in his night house where he sleeps at night, he has his own heating, air conditioning, radio, flat screen HD TV, and remote controlled DVD player that he controls all on his own with a specially made remote.
Oh my god.
Because King's at a 3-year-old level, he enjoys watching Disney movies. Some of his favorites include The Lion King, Tarzan, Beauty and the Beast, and Frozen. More impressive than a gorilla watching Disney movies, though, is his favorite show is the Ellen DeGeneres Show. That's probably because she's very upbeat, likes to play music and dance around, and King also has a thing for blondes. But I don't want you guys to think he sits around and watches TV all day either. He does enjoy doing other things like listening to music and finger painting. So before you guys head out today, I'd encourage you to check out some of his masterpieces in the gift shop. On the corner of each one, we ask him to put his signature, which is a very large gorilla fingerprint. I'll see if King would like to show us something he learned from watching Ellen.
Up. Dance. Drum. Bow. Very good. Yes, that was a good job.
King came to Monkey Jungle 36 years ago around the age of 10. But before coming to Monkey Jungle, King was in the circus. We don't know too much about his life in the circus, but what we do know for sure is that while he was there, they removed all of his front teeth, including his canines. As I mentioned, King wouldn't need those teeth to hunt, and you can tell he has no problem eating. He chews with his back teeth just like we do. However, King would need those teeth for protection against other gorillas. And that sagittal crest I mentioned earlier that gives him a really strong bite, well, now it's virtually useless. So even though King is very strong, it wouldn't be wise of us to just throw him in there with other males. We did try to pair King with a female at one point. However, in the gorilla society, it's a female who chooses the mate, and she rejected him. If we were to guess why, more than likely it's because he's missing those front teeth. King is unable to protect her or any offspring they have together, so she's better off waiting for another mate. Coming by a female for King is very difficult, and chances are, no matter how many we put in there, they'd all do the same thing. But I don't want you guys to think he's lonely just because he's our only gorilla. King's been raised by humans most of his life, so he looks towards me and his other trainers for interaction. One of us is here 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, at King's beck and call. I'll see if before we head out, King would like to give us a better look at the inside of his mouth.
Up. Funny face. Sit. King.
Oh. He farted.
Up. Funny face. Good job. Recycle. Very good.
Oh.
Inside that big bag are some of King's favorite treats. We've got celery sticks, biscuits, which are kind of like cookies for him, a few slices of sweet potato, and a whole banana. So although gorillas are often portrayed as mean and vicious, I hope instead you guys can tell that they can be shy and enjoy their privacy. Very few people work with King because it does take a long bonding process. But once you do get to know him, he's very sweet and loyal. Now this otherwise concludes the presentation. However, your next presentation of the day is going to be at 11:30 at the Amazonian rainforest. The easiest way to get there from here is to take this path, head straight, and then make your first left around the family of colorful Diana monkeys. Now, does anybody have any questions before we head out? What's your question?
Say for you